to James Rexroad, and his story is called Shit Happens. All right, I need my notes because being in front of you guys makes me nervous. And I was also serving wine. No problem. So I'm glad that some people have left because my story is probably the most vulgar of the night. Yes. But first, I actually have to say, there's this thing going around on Facebook that, if you guys have seen it, it says that, like, geniuses are vulgar and stay up late. And I'm like, I stay up late and I'm vulgar. I'm a genius. Oh. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm going on an overnight trip with a young professionals group called Torchbearers. And we are going to Cincinnati. And of course, we're going to stay in a hotel. And this got me thinking about the first time that I ever stayed in a hotel without my family, without a significant other. And you know, my parents thought, like, I was a senior in high school, and my parents thought, oh, well, okay. You're a senior, you can go, you're like almost an adult, you know how to handle yourself in life. They were wrong. And so for some reason or another, I was among 60 high school students who were selected to go to George Bush's second inauguration. I have trouble with that word. And we were going to participate in a mock Congress, and then also, see him being sworn in, other events. And I fought my family vehemently. I said, I don't like him, and I don't want to show any sort of support for this man. And they said, well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When the hell else are you going to get this chance? I said, okay, you're right, that makes sense. So I went. And it turned out to be a pretty great experience. There was a young woman from California who had never seen snow before. There was a guy who, he went to military school in North Carolina, and he would go diving off the coast and catch lobsters and crab and have them on the beach. There was a woman who, her father made more money in a single week than my family made in a whole year. And it was the most diversity that I had ever experienced. There was just one problem. We had assigned rooms. And I was bunking with two dudes I had never met before. And both, they happened to be ginormous, athletic African-American men. And I was this little white boy from suburban Akron, who, because I was from the suburbs, had never had a single lengthy conversation with a black person before. So, you know, it was kind of #awkward. But what really concerned me, the truth of the matter, was actually the fact that I was a liberal gay guy at what was a gigantic conservative pep rally. And while I might not be a fierce, fabulous queen, I am certainly noticeably gay. And it turns out, though, that what I put into my butt wasn't the problem, but what came out of it. So after 3 to 4 days, I was feeling really comfortable in this new environment. The knot that had built up into my stomach finally come undone, and things, you know, suddenly I had to start to make. And now, we've all been in hotel rooms. They're pretty small, smells carry, and if things weren't awkward before, they certainly would be if I took a big poop in the room. And especially the shitstorm that had been brewing after 4 days of not pooping, of travel, of the food that we ate, all of it. So I searched high, I searched low for a public restroom, but to no avail. Finally, I had to come down to it. I had to take a poop in the room. So I announced to my roommates, hey everybody, I'm taking a shower. I'm doing nothing in the bathroom but showering, but I am taking a shower. And they looked at me like, white people. So I went in, turned on my shower, sat on the toilet, and just let it all go. And to this very day, it was the best poop I've ever taken in my whole life. And relieved, I finished, and I flushed the toilet. Things moved around, water filled the bowl, but nothing else happened. I flushed again. More water, same amount of poop. One of my roommates began pounding on the door. Hey, we all have to shower. Get out of there. What's going on? And I said, all right. This is what happens sometimes, you know. Hotel rooms apparently aren't fucking equipped with plungers. First time I learned that. So I did what any male would do if they didn't have their mom or Mima to come fix things. I flushed again. And then water filled the bowl just to the very top. And that happened. And so it was a dam. It was about ready to break. And I was in a fucking pickle. A fucking poop pickle. And there was more pounding. What's going on in there? What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? So, okay. Toilets, they aren't that complicated. You're a smart boy, so what happens when toilets break at home? Oh, you take off the top, there's something in the back that you fix, and then it's done, right? So I took off the back, started to fix things, and, you know, I was messing with a doohickey, I was messing with some stuff. And then all the water just let go. And the toilet, with its 12 to 16 meals in it, started to overflow. And I'm standing here at a complete fucking loss, so I grab all of the towels in the bathroom and start to wipe it up frantically. Doesn't work. So I shove all the towels under the door crack. Trying to keep trying to keep my mess contained. And so then there comes more pounding. Do we need to get the advisor? What's going on in there? What's wrong? Are you okay? Was I okay? I'm standing ankle deep in my own shit water. There is a toilet that just keeps spewing this bile at me. Was I okay? I said, take a step back. Please get away from the door. When I confirmed that he had done so, I opened the gates. No. And all of the water. No. All of the shit, all of my shit just flooded out into the carpet. My roommates, they go, why didn't you just call down and ask for a plunger? And I was thinking, yes, not only did I not want to shit in the room, but then I clogged the toilet. And then I have to come out and tell you, hey guys, you can't use the toilet for a while because I took a shit so big it clogged the toilet. And then not only do I have to say that to my roommates, I have to call down to the front desk and admit this too. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm like, well, clearly my idea was better. And too embarrassed, one of the guys called down for the front desk and told them that we needed a plunger and we needed it now. So the worker comes in, brings us the plunger, sees what's happening, and from the door says, go in there, this is what you do. You turn this, there's this little valve at the bottom, and you just turn it off, and that stops the water from overflowing. And I said, wow. That's all I had to do, right? And it's amazing the fucking things you learn as an adult. So, of course, we had to leave the room while they cleaned it, and it's the inauguration. So the whole hotel is filled, and we just had to wait until they were done. We didn't get a lot of sleep that night. So the next morning, groggy, I'm explaining this to the trip advisor, and as he finished laughing, he goes, hey man, shit happens. And I'm done.